Happy Sunday everyone, it is VLOGust day 13 and I am ready to do my little review on my Shaylee. I use this bag all week through all my activities. I even used it today and yesterday when we went shopping, and I really wanted to give it a good try out so I could give you guys an honest review about how I liked it and how it was functional and how it felt to wear it and how it was on the pram and things like that. So I do have it in the brandy, and this is a previously owned bag, so there are a few things with it that are, you know, a little bit worn in, but it is very slouchy. It was quite comfortable to wear. I found the tote handles, even though I thought that they were longer than the Madeline, when it's all packed up, it kind of feels the same, and I wish that they were just a tad longer, just a tad, because I do find, being tall, that I like to have a slightly longer drop length. Now I'm 5'9", so for people who are a little bit shorter, I'm sure it works just fine and it's very comfortable. The backpack straps were quite comfortable. They kind of wore the same spot as my Madeline, so in that respect it was very similar. One thing I did notice that was a little different as far as using the bag was when I hung it on the pram, even on the yo-yo today, it was easier, apart from these things, and I have to kind of move the tote handles around, it was easier to access the top, the main section of the bag, than the Madeline. The Madeline is a bit of a longer bag to the Shaylee, so that is why when I put it on the pram, it tends to kind of fold up at the ends, and I find the zippers longer too, so when I'm unzipping it on the pram, I find it's harder to get into the Madeline than it is into the Shaylee. So that being said, you've also got the flap that kind of you always have to remove with the Madeline. These front pockets here were actually really helpful. I liked how in this pocket here I have my phone, and it was so easy to get to, whereas with the Madeline, because of the flap, I would have to constantly pull the flap back and get into that middle pocket here. Whereas with the Shaylee, I actually left this unzipped the entire time and just kept getting it in and out like this. Even if I wasn't using the caddy on the stroller, it was actually really handy. And in this pocket here, I would keep my keys and mints and my clipper, just those three things. I didn't put a small set piece or anything in there because I felt like it would bulk it out too much, so I would just keep that in the main section of the bag. That was really helpful. Those front pockets, much better than I expected. I'm quite pleased with that. Now, I will show you in a moment the two brandies together. These are both 2.0s. I feel like, I guess they're kind of, let's see if you can, here they are together. And this is kind of natural light in here. I'm in my bedroom, but it's all natural light. So I'm pretty sure they're really similar. I was hoping that they would be a little bit different because I kind of want a different color, you know, bags. I mean, brandy is beautiful. I love the brandy on the Lily Jade because I feel like it's a natural color for leather, right? The other colors are beautiful too. I'm loving the blue. All these videos coming out on the blue, and even the Galena, can't pronounce that. I was kind of skeptical about that one, but that looks really pretty. Anyway, back to the brandy. Brandy, this is of course gold. This is of course a silver hardware, so you've got the two differences there. As I will show you in a moment how they compare with the packing wise. I'm just going to leave my insert that's in here already packed up and put it into the Madeline, just to show how it's a little bit longer, it's a little bit wider than the Shaylee, and just so you can see a comparison. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a little comparison as far as height-wise and width-wise and things like that. Of course, this one is the Shaylee, and that one's packed up already. This one is empty, so I'll just kind of pull it up a little bit. So as you can see, the Shaylee is about, I'd say, an inch taller than the Madeline. It is quite a bit taller, but it is, I find it is a little bit, it's kind of hard to show you, but it is a little bit longer. So it's longer, but a tad shorter, the Madeline. So when I used the Shaylee, I found that it was a little bit squishier than when I used the Madeline. I found I could pack the Madeline and put things like several play packs and things in it like I did in my pack for 4 kids video, and it was a little easier to get that into. This one worked awesome for just Bub and I. This one I think I could probably fit more in because of the lengthwise if I took more children, but then again this one's taller. So there are some trade-offs on either one. So of course I've got my phone in front here, and then in this side I've just got my keys, mints, and clipper, and in the back zipper pocket, which is the same in the Madeline that has a back pocket too, I've got my wallet. So that's all I put on the outside of the Shaylee. There is the zipper of course on the top, and I'm just going to pull out my insert. I'll just go through things very, very quickly. On the insert here in front here, I've got antibacterial wipes, tissues, drink bottle on this side. This is just a Tommy TP Sippy, food, a Funtainer thermos, my nappy pouch in the center with 2 nappies, disposable change pad stuff in there. This is a Booty Pod flip case, wipe case. In this pocket here I have my coin purse and beanie bib. In the back zipper here I have a change of pants. There's 2 front pockets here. I've got snacks in the small be organized on that side. My small set piece with all my mummy needs and first aid in there. Nothing in this back pocket, and then this just has my baby's toys in that one. So that's my insert, and I'm going to pop this one into the Madeline here in a minute. The nice things about the 2.0 bags and the inserts is that they're the same size and they fit in all the bags. So I'm just using the one insert at the moment, so that makes it really easy if you want to switch between bags. Say you want to take you feel like you want to take a different one that day and you just want to switch the insert out. It's really, really easy. Pop that aside right now. Inside the bag here, in this back zipper here, I'll just take out my coin purse. There's 2 pockets in the front here, nothing in this one, and this one just have my lipstick and lip gloss. So that's all I keep in the actual inside pockets. So I'll pop that one aside for now, and here is my Madeline. I've done many, many videos on my Madeline, so I'm not going to go into it too much, into the features of it. I will link those below for you. But what I normally do when I pack this one up, so we'll open it up here, very similar. I do find these, because it is not as tall, I find these pockets here are kind of closer up to the top of the bag. So I'll just put my lipstick and lip gloss in that side, and then in the back here I'll just put my coin purse. This is how easy it is to transfer from one Lily Jade bag to the other. It is very simple. And what I'll do is I'll just pop my insert in. I'm going to reposition it, and there you go. So there's the insert. So easy. I find because it is longer, it's probably a little bit easier to kind of get the insert in than the Shaylee. And what I normally do with the front pockets here, I normally put my keys in one side. So put my keys in this side, and then what I'll do is put mints. Usually I put inside the bag in this little pocket here. The clipper hook I can either clip onto here like this, or I think what I might do is just pop that in this little pocket here, and then my phone goes in there normally, and then of course my wallet would go in the back pocket. Weight-wise, they're about the same, I feel. This does have a magnetic closure. Sometimes you kind of got to feel around to find it, but I could probably fit a little bit more into these pockets here than I could in the Shaylee. I know the Shaylee is taller and you can put things like cardigans and blankets and things on top, but as far as packing wise, I really feel like they're kind of the same, but I feel like I can probably fit more because in this one, because of these outside pockets are a little bit, I don't know, that's just my opinion, because you got 3 maybe, because you got 3 pockets. So that is my overall opinion about the Shaylee. It is a beautiful bag. I will keep it, of course, because these are the type of bags you spend so much on. These Lily Jade bags, you just you kind of feel like you have to keep them. And plus, in Australia, we don't have a buy-sell trade that we can just trade away bags either. So if I spend I think this one cost me 400 Australian dollars on this one, which is really, really good. On the Lily Jade website, if I had bought this new to ship over here, it would have cost me $550 Australian. So if you think about it, if I save up or I sell a whole bunch of jujube or whatever to afford these bags, I really want to make sure that I'm making a decision so that I don't end up wanting to trade them or sell them, because it's just so much money. So I am happy that I got this. I do love it. It's beautiful. The leather is gorgeous. I do love my Madeline too, even though it's the same color. This was my first Lily Jade bag, and this will stay forever. I really think I do want a rosy. I'm trying to decide between a rosy or a Megan. So I'm not sure what I want to get next. Probably gonna have to wait till my anniversary, because as I said, they are very pricey and they do take a while to get here. I think they take like 3 weeks to get here. So we'll see. But there you go. So I hope that kind of gave you a rundown of the Lily Jade Shaylee compared to the Madeline. So I was going to do a video maybe tomorrow or something showing my non-jujube bags. If you guys are interested in that, please let me know below and I'd be happy to do that. I'm not trying to brag about how many bags I have or anything like that. I just know there are a lot of people out there who love diaper bags, love bags in general. I'm like that. Some people are shoe people. I'm a bag person, and my husband's always known that. And ever since I discovered these beautiful bags, it's gotten even worse. So, if you guys want to see that video, let me know. I do have a few different brands and styles, including Lily Jade. So I hope you guys have a great Sunday, and I will talk to you tomorrow.